Hey budgeties, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new, my name is Mo. I'm 29, working on my financial freedom journey. And if you're returning, hey friend. So in this video, we are going to be going over our 2024 financial goals. And you're like, girl, 2024 is halfway over. You're not wrong. So I don't know. I just feel like I just want to retouch my goals, my and my husband goals, see what we've accomplished so far, maybe reiterate some new goals, because I don't know about y'all, but like life be life in and realistically, stuff that I wanted to do in January probably does not apply in July. I'm just being real. So here we have some of my 2024 goals that I previously had. First thing was to fully fund our IRA, both my husband and myself. Actually, let me just get some pens out. If you don't know, I write with Pilot pens. Love them. 10 out of 10. Have to recommend. This is also a Pilot pen, just a different kind. This is a Precise V5 and these are G2s. So I'm just gonna pull these bad babies out because, you know, I like to be color coordinated. So we can get into it, honey. Get into it. I don't know about yellow, but I know for sure about green. Okay, green I would check off, but we're not fully funded. So our IRAs, I think to fully fund them is $7,000. I actually know that. I don't think it, I know it. So that's something my husband and I still want to do. We are actually on our way to accomplishing that. So we were going to keep that one on. Okay, pay off most student loan one. I don't know. And this is why you should we should go back and reread our goals like monthly or whatever, because had I really recognized that I put the first student loan for myself to pay off, your girl would have been putting more money towards the first student loan instead of all the like between the two. I usually just go ahead and divide up my student loans. Like I have, okay, let me show you guys. So this Vertex 42, 10 out of 10 recommend. If you haven't seen my debt videos, make sure you guys go check that out. But I love this debt reduction calculator. Anyways, it shows each loan. So my, what did I say? Most student loan one, I had to be tripping, okay? Because most student loan one is $58,000, which is crazy. So I'm assuming I meant most student loan two, which is $12,000 or $11,000 now. But I was splitting, you know, giving the minimum, which is $152 to one student loan, and then the minimum to $45 is that, and then I would split any extra payments between the two of them. That's why I'm saying, like, I wish I would have went back and revisited, because your girl ain't know. I gotta be real. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this in red, and just a no for me. It's a no for me. Okay, so Hurricane Fund, $500 plus 10 out of 10 recommend. We do live in New Orleans, if you don't know. So Hurricane Fund is definitely over $500, and we are still gonna add more money to it because I'm scared. Okay, so my husband's, if you don't know, we also have two different emergency funds. So he has an emergency fund, I have an emergency fund. A lot of people are like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. So we just recently got married, and because of that, he already had his money, I already had my money, and we're cool with that. So his goal was to get to $10,000, and he did. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. My goal was to get to $15,000. I don't know why. Because I really don't desire. I think that what we need to do, my husband and I, and we talked about it, not in depth, but we did talk about it. We need to just sit down, come up with new numbers. We're going to keep our emergency funds separate because I don't know, why not? They're already separate. They're both in high yield savings accounts. So we just need to sit down and like come up with a new number that we both, now that he's at his 10,000 that he's comfortable with, I have 12,000 in my account. So we need to go from there. He did tell me he would like his to go up to 15,000 recently, because I am gonna go ahead and go over our 6-month 2024 goals. He did tell me he would like his to be 15,000, but he also said he knows probably not realistic because we got a lot of other goals too. And I just want to be realistic. Like, I don't want us to have so many goals where we're not realistic, okay? Okay, so X on me with emergency fund being 15,000 plus, because again, it's just not really a goal. If we get there, shout out to God, but if we don't, that's okay too. Okay, so then also for me, $100 monthly for maintenance, like outside of going to doctors. And in my mind, I was like, oh, I got my nails, got maybe my hair. that wasn't realistic. I'm still the same Mo. I'm still Jenny from the block. Okay. But anyways, like, I really still don't go just because I wrote it down instead of go. I had to put action behind it, and I really didn't do that. So, And anyways, I'd rather eat, if I'm being honest. Okay, so no to the $100 monthly maintenance, and then consistent therapy appointments, 10 out of 10 recommend. Okay, this is specifically for me, yes, but also my husband and I, we go to couples therapy only once a month, because that's all we can afford, because it's $250 freaking dollars. So yes, on this one, we've been doing good. We're on track. So I don't know what I'm gonna put for that, because it's like we're on track, but I don't want to check it off. Okay, consistent chiropractic appointments. Haven't done any, but 10 out of 10, we need them. We do need them. In other cities and states I've lived in, I have had a chiropractor. I know a lot of people have, feelings about it, but if anything, if you don't want to get stuff cracked, most of them have masseuse, and you can go get a massage, and all you got to pay is your copay. Like, love that. And that is usually my goal. I'm going to be honest, okay? It's relaxing. It helps. Why not? And my husband and I, we go to the gym. So sometimes you just need to go rub down from a professional. So consistency therapy. So I'm going to just keep this open, because this is going to get accomplished. Okay, I exam him, her. Now her, yes. Him, he didn't go, but she did. So I'm going to go like this. I do wear glasses. He does not. So I don't know if I got to do something to convince him going. I feel like everybody at least once or twice in their life should go to an eye doctor just to get stuff checked out. I mean, obviously you want to make sure you don't have cataracts. However, I just want him to go just to look, but also I'm not going to force his hand. Like I care, but I don't care enough to force you. So we'll see about this one. Okay, so weekly date nights. It'll be either weekly or bi-weekly, okay? And also, I feel like dates in the house count, so I'm gonna go ahead and check that off. We are game people, not video games. I'm not that person. We're board games, okay? We play board games. We play cards. We're competitive. So, I don't know, that some food and some candles, that's a nice date to me, personally. I don't know about y'all. Okay, and then moving on. Let's make sure you guys can see. Recreational fun. I have not done any of that. I did participate. New Orleans has a lot of free events that you can go to. But is that recreational? I don't know. I was thinking in my mind when I wrote recreational, I was thinking a little kickball team or a little soccer team. Never played soccer in my life. I love to kick some balls. That sounds bad. But no, I haven't done that. But I still have opportunity, so I'm going to keep that open. My husband, he does have a recreational sport. He likes to do basketball. Okay, so then pay off 30% of most student loan too. I don't know what's up with me and these digital. So what I think, what I thought was student loan 2 is that one. Hold on, how much percent? I don't know about this one. I'm gonna just move this one over. I'm gonna just put a little X right here, okay, and stop doing it by each loan. And then moving forward, we're just gonna do it by how much gets paid towards it. So before I do this, I was gonna show you guys my new little book. I am a book girl. I love to write. I go to TJ Maxx. You can get them for $5 or $6. Just different notebooks. I love writing. It does me well. So I'm going to write some of my new goals in this book here, okay? New 2024 or 6-month goals. Just readjusting them. But I also want to show you guys this as well. I don't know if you guys remember this. If you haven't seen it, I think I did this back in maybe December or November of last year. Trying to look at 2024 at a glance. My husband and I reviewed these, and I don't know. I think they're kind of almost sort of really accurate. Just a little bit. But not too much. So our bills have gone up. So our income, I feel like, has kind of gone up too. I mean, because my first check at the top of the year was going to be $2,100, and my husband's was $1,450. Now his are about 16 something, so 1,600, and then sometimes that's his commission. So I think our income has gone up for sure, but also we know our bills have gone up because we now have life insurance. I think this is when our car insurance went up, and also this number was including our food and our gas. Okay, this number was including our food and our gas. So I'm gonna do a whole new one of these as well to, I guess, 2024 at a glance, the rest of 2024, the next 6 months of 2024, just to see like what we can actually accomplish and how much we're actually bringing in. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull out the handy dandy new notebook. Oh, I just love this for us. Just love a clean, fresh page. Fresh page. Okay, so we're gonna zoom you guys in, and what we're gonna do is say 2024 financial goals, and then I guess I'm gonna do like half a year. I don't know, y'all. 2024 finance goals. And really, I really should write more than finance because I'm trying to be in the gym as well. I'm just gonna be real with you. Okay, I really could have wrote that prettier, but this is where we are. Okay, 2024 finance goals. So the first one is to fully fund our IRA. Again, that's very much so possible. We've done about half. We're about $3,500 right now. If you don't know, we do about $291 per check. So 291 times 2, that's $582, and then you times that by 12 because it's 12 months. It's not exactly $7,000, and there was a month, I think it was April, we put a little less because, or was it March? We put a little less because we paid for our wedding. So $6,984. But we get paid 3 checks come what, August? I think so, girl. I think it's August. That's next month. So with that being said, I definitely feel like we can do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say fully fund our IRAs. Fully fund our IRAs. And that's gonna be both of us. That's gonna be $7,000 each. Okay. Little circle here, because you know, check it off or not. Okay, the next thing, this is a finance goals. This is for YouTube for me, but it still can be finance because YouTube can bring in money. My goal is to have 1,000+ views per video. I'm being ambitious. I am. But you know, they say you gotta shoot for something, I don't know, and land on something else. So I'm gonna say 1,000+ views per video. And that's on YouTube. Okay, so for my YouTube, I want 1,000+ views per video. I don't even know how to like action item. I don't know what to do because I'm creating the content. I go over it, edit it, whatever the case may be. I don't really know how to make, YouTube has a mind of its own, if I'm being honest. It has its own algorithm. I don't go to YouTube Anniversary to study how the algorithm works. So we'll see. It's a part of, I feel like this is going to be me praying and a little bit of blessings and luck. That's the two. Okay, and then also going along with that, and again, you're like, girl, we talking finance goals. For me, this is finance goals because if I can get my income up for YouTube, if you don't know, when I do make money from YouTube, it does go towards my student loans. For usually you get paid out if you make $100 or more. I usually make maybe a month or every other month $100. Like last month, I did get paid for the month before. So in May, I got paid for April. I don't know how I'm gonna get paid this month because in June I didn't reach $100, but you know, it depends on views. So how much of the video people watch, all the things. But with that said, and on the same accord, I'm gonna go ahead and say 5,500 YouTube subscribers, because you know, why not? Subscribers. So we got about a half a year left, a little less than a half a year. I did some math on my own, and so there's about 170 days, I'm not being exact, about 170 days left in 2024. I have about 4,700, so 4,700 subscribers, and then we're gonna subtract 500. Really? Why would I subtract 500? 4,700 subscribers, and we're gonna subtract 5,000. So I need about 300 to get to 5,000, and then another 500. So 300 plus 500. I need 800 subscribers. Woo, divide that by 170 days. That's about 4.7, almost 5 subscribers a day. So I would need about 5 subscribers a day. Again, it's ambitious because I don't know, like YouTube does what YouTube do, you know? People subscribe, people unsubscribe. Honestly, I have that happen a lot. So 5 subs a day about. So we'll see, and I'll just be consistent and keep posting, post 3 times a week. Those are my goals for that. But outside of that, I really don't know what else to do. Okay. Another thing that I want to do, this is, again, it's finance related, but it's not like specifically directly at money. This is for my job. I'm trying to get me a job certification. I am in tech, and I've been studying for the certification. I don't want to tell you guys which one it is because I want to get it before I can, you know what I mean? And I have taken the test and I have failed the test. So I don't know, you know, I'm just trying to be positive. My job does not give a raise if you have a certification. So you're like, girl, why are you trying to get a certification if you're not getting a raise for the certification? It's really for my resume. It's really for my ability to, if I wanted to, move around. And also it's for my knowledge. Like, it's literally tech, y'all. Tech change all the time. A lot of people swear they want to be in tech, but really you got to constantly learn, study, all the things. So job certification, 10 out of 10 recommend. Again, it might not bring up my finance. I mean, I might be able to bring it up in my yearly review, but it's not a guarantee that I'm actually going to get a raise or any financial gain from that. So I guess it's more of a financial, mental gain or something like that. I don't know. Okay, what else? So again, his was 10,000. He told me he want to write 15,000, so that's what I'm gonna put. I don't know if we're actively moving towards this. I'm just trying to be honest with you guys, okay? So his, and we're gonna say 15,000 emergency fund. He said he just want to shoot for the moon, and I said, you know what? I'm not mad at that. But again, I don't know if we're actively working. You're like, why are you guys not actively working for that? Again, we're trying to get to the 7,000, and then we also have some student loan debt goals that we're trying to get to by the end of the year. So yes, his is going to be the 15,000. I'm going to go ahead and put the chiropractor appointment on here because we need to do better. Chiropractor. And he wants it too, but I just feel like he's waiting on me to do it. And I'm like, I gotta find a chiropractor, buddy. I don't have a chiropractor here. So I'm gonna put an S on here, chiropractor appointments. And I try to do my research on doctors and stuff. You know, you just can't have anybody. You gotta shop around. So we shall see what that's gonna be like. Okay, now this is gonna be for Mo's investments. My husband told me it was a little ambitious and he don't know exactly yet. And I also told him that's okay. You can make up your mind, change your mind, whatever, and put something later on. But for me, I'm about to be ambitious. Okay, so let's give some numbers. Okay, so for Mo, I would like my investments to go up to $100,000 by the end of 2024. Okay, and then I'm going to get specific, okay? I'm going to make sure we know what each account looks like. So first things first, I have my Roth IRA. Remind you, these things are in the market, so they go up, they go down, they go left, they go right, they go They do what they want. Now I do what I want. So for the Roth IRA, currently it's about $9,000, and I just zeroed these out, meaning there is like, it might be $9,582. I don't know, but I'm just saying 9,000 because it goes up, it goes down, and stuff happens. So that's the Roth IRA, $9,000. Then I have the M1 account. That's another investment portfolio. I will say I think I started M1 back in 2018, 2019. I really don't actively put any money toward any of this because I'm trying to get my IRA up to 7,000, and that means how much I'm giving 7,000, not it equaling 7,000. Somebody asked me that, and that was a very good question. So me and my husband are trying to give our IRA accounts $7,000 for the year because that's, I think, the max. That is the max you can do for 2024. Each year is different. So 9,000 is my Roth IRA right now. M1 has $4,000. Then I also have a Fidelity account. I don't know, y'all. I was just dibbling and dabbling out here with these brokerages, and that currently has 4,000. Again, I'm not contributing right now to any of these. So yeah, so 9,000, 4,000, 4,000, and then I have a 401 and a K. Okay, and she looking kind of cute. I gotta be real. She's holding the bulk. She's holding the team up, and she has about 35,000. I literally just checked this yesterday, and again, these are numbers. I'm zeroing them out, so they're actually over this. Okay, because I'd rather play safe than sorry. So we got 9,000 plus 4,000 plus another 4,000, and then plus 35,000. That's 52,000. Because at first my husband was like, well, why don't we just go for 50,000 each? And I'm like, Bookie, she got 50,000, but I really didn't know that at the time. So then I was like, well, maybe I'll do 70 something, but I don't know. Like, I needed to be a little bit more ambitious. Just me being me. So I'm gonna shoot for 100,000, and we will come at the end of the year and see where we actually are with each account and how much we have. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little line, and I'll put 52,000. And we also have a positive net worth. So I think the more we get our debt paid down and we get more investments in there, you know, we just balancing it all out. That's the goal. That's the goal, y'all. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is gonna be our debt. I'm gonna do a blanket statement, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and say, okay, Mo's debt 1, Mo debt 2. Also, when I was creating this original one, this 2024, I don't think I was really including my husband's debt. We kind of were still doing a little bit of debt separate because this was at the end of last year, and that is no longer the case. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna talk about debt. Okay, so there is July, August, September, October, November, December. So we got 6 months because I'm including the month that we're in because I don't know, we got time. So traditionally my bill is $197, and then my husband's bill for his student loans is $300. That's $497. Then we try to at least at minimum, okay, give $2,500. That gives us to $2,800. Hopefully we can go up to $3,000. So we're gonna take $2,500, $2,500. Okay, we're gonna take $2,500 and we're gonna go ahead and times that by 6, and that's gonna be 15,000. So you're like, why 2,500? Because we do at about 3,000 a month, but I'm gonna take off 500 because we have interest. I hate to say it, somebody gotta say it, that the interest is killing us. Okay, it takes about $500 of our money every month. Let me zoom you guys out just a smidge bit. Okay, yeah, it takes about $500 of our money every month. So I'm gonna say $15,000 down. That's how much we want to pay for the rest of the year at minimum. $15,000 down. Okay, down. So I'm gonna say pay down debt at least $15,000. Okay, but I'm gonna put some facts in here, y'all, and we're going to say the number we at currently is at $98,496. $98,496. And I'm nervous because, you know, the interest, it accrues $98,496, but I think it's possible. 496.14. That's what we currently have, $98,496.14. Not too shabby. Okay, so this is where we are with our 2024 financial goals. Fully fund our IRAs, 1,000 views per video for me for YouTube, 5,500 YouTube subscribers, job certification. My husband, he wants to get his emergency fund at 15,000. God willing, chiropractic appointments. I would like to get my investments to 100,000. I think I'm gonna, like I said, retap this, and my husband's gonna create his own investment goal, just because he wants to. But my 100,000 is because we currently have 52,000. So can we go up 50,000 in 6 months? I don't know. I don't know if it's possible, but here we are. And then pay down our debt, and I really should have said student loans, but that's all the debt we have, at least $15,000. We're currently at $98,496.14. Okay, so what we're gonna do next is just gonna do our 2024 at a glance for the next 6 months. Okay, so 2024 at a glance, and let's put this here. 2024 at a glance. I don't know why I named it this, but I love this. So we're just gonna say 7/1/24. Yes, I know it's not the first of the month. I'm well aware, you guys. I just want to put this here because why not? So first thing we do, let me pull it out so I can show you guys. Oh, the sun is sunning. Is her and him when it comes to our actual income. Okay. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say her, and then we're gonna say him. Okay. So my income is a little easier because it's, you know, I'm on salary, so it comes out about the same, whereas my husband's fluctuate. So I'm gonna give him about a blanket statement of like $1,600, and then I'm gonna do what mine usually is. Okay, so for me, I'm just gonna go ahead and say $2,300, and then for my husband, I'm gonna say $1,600. And so we have July. I really should have been more forthcoming on the actual date, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put 9 because we only have one more in July, right? So we have one more check for July, 2 for August, July, August, September. No, 3 for August, July, August, September, October, November, and then December. So that's 12 checks. 10, 11, 12, right? I think so. Yeah, that's 12 checks. 20, yeah, okay, 12 checks. Let me make sure. So one more for July, plus 3 for August, plus 2 for September, August, September, October, November, December. 12, yes, okay. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna times this by 12, and we're gonna times his by 12. So we have 2,300, and we're gonna times that by 12. That's gonna be $27,600 for me. And I'm gonna put it over here. Trying to do the same situation. So we have 27,600. Okay, and then for my husband, it's gonna be 1,600, and we're gonna times that by 12, and that's gonna be 19,000. Okay, that's gonna be 19,200. And then we're gonna add my husband's commission check, which fluctuates, so we're gonna keep it at 900, and that's gonna be times 6 because that's how many months he has left for him. He only gets 1 a month, okay? And again, we get paid bi-weekly, so we're gonna 900, and we're gonna times 6. He hasn't got July's yet, so times 6, and then we have 900 times 6, so that's gonna be $5,400. 5,400. So we're gonna take 5,400, and then we're gonna plus 19,200. So my husband brings in 24,600, and then we're gonna plus 27,600. So wow, $52,200 is what we're expecting to bring in for the rest of the year. Okay, so that's $52,200. Okay, she's not mad, she likes it. Okay, so when it comes to our bills, because that's the next thing we're gonna do, I don't even think I have orange right now. Womp womp womp. That's okay, we'll do it in blue. When it comes to bills, I think it's gonna be higher because I think our actual bills right now, like our actual, just our bills alone, is about 3,000. That's what we're gonna put, and then we need to add our food for the month. That's gonna be about 400, and then we want to add our gas, so 80 from him and then 80 from me. So our bills are now $3,560. Okay, that sucks, but I am including a little wiggle room, so hopefully that explains that. I really want the same color. Okay, I found some more of the pens because I really want the colors to be the same. Okay, so here we're gonna say, all right, bills. I don't really think our actual bills are 3,000, but again, I'm going up because why not? $3,560. Okay, so we're gonna take that and we're gonna times this by 6. Because I only included one paycheck out of July. I probably should have just started from the top of July. That would have been smart, because this is a struggle. But we're gonna go ahead and just times it by 6 for the sake of the numbers working out. So 3,560 times 6, that's gonna be $21,000. $21,360. That takes up a lot of the income. So when we subtract 52,000 to 100, you have 30,000. Oh, we still got money though, because that's not always the case. Now we're gonna go ahead and move over to the IRAs of it all. Ooh, the sun is sunning. Unpaid actor, honey. So we're gonna do his IRA, and then we're gonna do her IRA. So we really need about 7,000 divided by 2. We only need about $3,500 now. So that's what we're gonna put. We're gonna put 3,500, and then we're gonna put 3,500. Okay, and then extra debt, which is gonna be 2,500. I'm just gonna put 2,500, not 83, because that's what I think it actually is. So we're gonna put that here in purple. We're gonna say extra debt, and that's gonna be 2,500. 2,500, and we're gonna times that by 6. Okay. So we have 2,500 times 6. That's gonna be $15,000. Yes. That should track with the actual goal. And then his fund, my fund, because we do give each other $100 a month for fun. That's haircuts, date nights, his recreational sports, which costs quite a bit of money. Adult sports cost some money, darling. Okay, so we're gonna say his fund, and we're gonna say her fund. I hope you guys can see this, because I know that sun is just being extra. So we're gonna times that by 6, and gonna times that by 6, and then we're gonna get 600 and 600, 600, and then 600. Then we have sinking funds, and then I'm gonna do emergency fund, but I'm not gonna do emergency fund for me. I'm just gonna do it for him, because I'm really not goaling up for an emergency fund. We might actually decide, hey, we should save this amount, but it's just currently not that much of a goal. So we're gonna say his sinking funds. We also have our sinking funds separate. So people ask, like, oh my God, are you guys combined or whatever your money? We kind of got some stuff separate and some stuff not. So just being honest. Before I even add this up though, let me just see what the numbers are. So we got 15,000 plus 1,200 plus 3,500 plus 3,500. I should have just said 7,000 plus 21,360. So that's $44,560, and we're gonna subtract 52,200. So we have $7,000, $7,640 left over, darling. Okay, so I'm gonna do the 200, and I'm gonna do it times 6, even though I still think it's a little ambitious. That's 1,200, right? 600 times 2, 600 times 2. Yeah. Okay, so 1,200 for him, 1,200 for me. Boom. And then we have his emergency fund, because I'm not, I could put mine, but I'm just saying, I'm not is this the same color? Maybe, let's do blue. I'm gonna do blue. I think that's blue. Okay. Emergency fund. So even if we give him $400 times what, 6? So 400 times 6, he has about 2,400. That still wouldn't be 15,000, but it would be really close. It'll be 12,000. It'll be over 12,000 because it's in a high yield savings account. So this is what we have right now, 2024 at a glance. Again, I hope you guys can see this decent because the sun is sunning. Okay, so we have 52,000. No, let's just add it up. So we have 21,360, and then we have plus 3,500, and then we have plus 3,500. Then we're gonna add $15,000. That's gonna be towards our student loan debt. Then we're gonna add up $600 for his fund, plus $600 for my fund, plus $1,200 for his sinking fund, and then plus $1,200 for my sinking funds. That's $46,000, and then we're gonna plus $2,400. So that's actually $49,360. So we're gonna subtract that from 52,200. So we actually have $2,840 left over. And with that, we can put it towards debt, split it, save it. I don't know. But that's what I'm gonna put down here. Just like that one, 2,840. And we can split it, split, e-fund, debt, whatever the case may be. Also, like my husband's birthday is this month. So I know I'm taking out way more money this month just so he can have a decent birthday. So yes, this is the rest of 2024's plan. We have the 2024 at a glance, how we plan on finishing out the rest of this year. So the goal at the top for the debt was $31,000. This is extra debt payments because some of our debt is addressed in our bills. But I'm just gonna say that what comes out of our bills goes strictly to interest. So yeah, this is I'm very proud of this. I feel like this aligns with this. Again, I might come back and adjust. I'm gonna write it in this front of this notebook because I'm probably gonna just be writing a whole bunch of crap. I am a writer, okay, in this notebook, and it will help so I can go back and remind myself monthly, weekly, bi-weekly, whatever the case is, so I can make sure that we are aligned with our goals. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already liked this video, make sure you like it, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. And yes, I will see you guys in another video. Bye.